going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I am just doing another competition entry. This time it is for John over at Mondo Chelloveck Movies. He has just hit 600 subscribers. His channel is absolutely blowing up right now and I couldn't be more happy of him. John, congratulations on 600 subscribers. It means the world to me that you're doing so well. Your videos are great. Your collection is immense, and I just wish, you know, all the best going forward. 1,000 subscribers is in your grasp, my friend, and you'll be there very soon. Competition for John's channel is 600 subscribers competition. He wants me or us, anybody, to let him know what our most treasured possession is in our collection. It's got to be in our collection. It's got to be on the shelf in our collection. And he wants to know what our most guilty pleasure film is in our collection as well. So I've gone and done that, and I'm going to start off with the guilty pleasure. I'm going to kick it off with the guilty pleasure first because I thought it's on top, so I might as well. But yeah, my guilty pleasure is Critters 3. I will preface though that I'm not guilty about what I like, so the term guilty pleasure doesn't really make sense to me, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. But yeah, Critters 3. Like, if you've seen my Critters video, you'd know that for me, I'm probably the biggest fan of this film, and I feel it's fairly underrated and fairly unloved in not just the horror community, but in the Critters community as well. I think it deserves a lot more love. I just think it's a really simple, dumb, entertaining Critters monster movie that I think people could just have a good laugh with. It's got Leonardo DiCaprio in his debut role as this punk kid. It's pretty hilarious. And yeah, it's just about the Critters, you know, taking over this apartment building. Boring as shit location for a movie, in my opinion. I think apartment buildings kind of just ruin the fun when it concerns locations in films. The only exception for that would be The Raid or Dread, I suppose, would break that curse. But I really just don't like apartment buildings for movies. But yeah, I think this is done. I love Critters, massive fan. Probably the biggest fan in the world for Critters 3. It was the first Critters film I saw, so I love it. I think it's great. I could put it on and have a good old time every time. And it's just a fun little movie that I think people should check out. So yeah, my guilty pleasure, if I had a guilty pleasure, would be Critters 3. As for my most treasured possession in my collection, this is a tough one because I've got quite a few that I'm really happy to own in my collection. But the one thing, it had to be this thing because
I love Godzilla. Newsflash, I love Godzilla.
But yeah, not news to anyone because they know I love Godzilla. I got the VHSs there. But anyway, my most treasured possession is the Godzilla collection, the Toho Masters collection. Super out of print now, and it sells for, you know, triple digits. But I was so glad to get this a few months ago. Not a few months ago, about 6 months ago. I got this for a steal of a price. I got it for about £50. It sells for about £150 at the moment on eBay. Well, it's listed for that much at least. But yeah, I love this set. Just comes with a bunch of Godzilla films from the Showa era. You got the original Gojira, my favourite film of all time, but you know, most people know that anyway. Godzilla Raids Again. The only way that I know of to get Raids Again on DVD, basically. Very hard to find on its own, Raids Again. Mothra vs Godzilla, one of the most essential Showa era films. Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. All monsters attack. I know, John, that you're fairly a fan of this one. I've not seen it yet, but I've heard it's awful. It's probably one of the, when it comes to terms of Godzilla fan base, it's their least favourite. Invasion of the Astro Monster and Terror of Mechagodzilla. I know that's another favourite of yours, John. Yeah, it's good. I still prefer the first one though, personally. So yeah, that is my my most treasured possession. I was so happy to get this at such a great price. It goes for stupid prices now. There is a smaller version of this set comes in a regular kind of thin DVD case, you can get that's a lot more common. But this big box version is super expensive now, and I had to have it in my collection just for the collection. And the fact that I was able to get it for such a great price and in such great condition, it's one of my favourite items in my collection, bar pretty much nothing really. I love the Gamera set from Arrow as well, that's really great, but I'm more of a Godzilla dude, and this is just great. This is great, and yeah, Critters 3 is my guilty pleasure. Go and subscribe to John from Mondo Chelloveck Movies. Let's get him to 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to leave his link in the description below. Check his channel out. He's got a great collection. He's a top dude. His commentary and his thoughts on films is very well versed, and he's just top bloke really. And he sent me, out of the goodness of his own heart, he sent me this VHS. So yeah, thank you for everything you've done, John, for my channel, and for helping me grow. You've been integral for that, so thank you so much. Congrats on 600 subscribers as always, and I will see you on the next video.